I loved everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
When Jay told me you loved someone in the past, do you still love her? Suddenly, Jake's face changed. His grip on steering is tightened. He drove the car very fastly. You got scared, started to cry, and somehow managed to move towards Jungkook and hold his arms. When Jungkook, please slow down the car. I'm scared, please. But Jungkook didn't even bother to look at you. He was still driving like a mad person. When Jungkook, please, please, you cried hard. After some time, he stopped the car and went out, left you alone. After he went, you stayed in the car and cried your heart out. Because you never thought your marriage day will be like this. You thought he was so kind looking at his action, but you just realized how bad he was, and your fear of him grew. You didn't know what to do and wiped your eyes and started walking down from the car. And then in front of you there was a big house, and you were looking at it in wonder. Then a dog came and looked at you, and you were like a little child. So as soon as the dog came, you started crying again. When you tried to run away, your big wedding gown got in the way and you fell down. Then unluckily there was another stone which hit you on the head, also on your knuckle and feet. Your elbow were also bleeding profusely. Then the gods immediately came there and helped you to stand up. But now you were crying so terribly that no one could handle you, and now you feel like going to your father. Jungkook bowed. When she asked me questions, I remembered everything that had happened before, and I was so angry that I didn't know what I was doing. She was holding my hands like a baby and crying, and now it seems to me that I left her alone in the car, and I have to go and get her. When he was about to go, one guard came. Guard 1. Boss, ma'am fell down and she is bleeding. Jungkook, what? He immediately ran towards you, and he saw you in vulnerable state. You were crying like a mess. He immediately hugged you, but you didn't hug him back. He felt that you were shivering. He lifted you in bridal style and went towards shared bedroom. He sat corner of the bed with you on his lap. He took first aid kit from the nightstand and applied to your wounds. Jungkook, princess, stop crying. Look, I got you, okay? But you didn't respond, and you breathed very heavily. Jungkook, hey, hey, baby, look, nothing, baby, nothing. I'm here. I'm sorry for behavior. Princess, calm down. He patted your back, but you didn't stop crying. You suddenly fainted in his arms. He suddenly noticed that your wound in head bleeding. Jungkook, oh shit. As no one in home, he immediately called his personal doctor. Note, Jungkook have very personal doctor for himself as he is mafia king. After some time, doctor came and checked you. Jungkook, Mr. Hong, how is she? Mr. Wong. Jungkook, I already saw her report that you showed me. Whatever you said, everything was correct. Take care of her and be careful. It's good for you if she didn't know anything about you. Jungkook, there will be no danger to her life, right, Mr. Wong? It's depending upon the situation, Mr. Dion. Jungkook, okay, I'll take a doctor and I want some information, he said and talked to the doctor privately. After some time, Jungkook called the maid and asked them to change your clothes. After some time, he came to you and lay down next to you, wrapped you both in a blanket. He pulled your hair and placed it on his chest and hugged you and fell asleep. After some time, he heard some low sobbing sound. He looked down and found you sobbing on his chest while clutching his shirt with your fist. He admired how you crying like a little one. Jungkook, he lifted up your head and made you look at him. What happened? You didn't answer but started crying loud. Jungkook, he lifted your face near his neck and you buried your head in his neck. Did you scared of me? Why? No response, only cry. Jungkook, kissing your head. Please don't cry, princess. It really hurts. He whispered last words, but unfortunately you heard it. Wayne, I wanna go, mama. Jungkook, what? Wayne, please take me home. I wanna meet my amma appa, crying badly. Jungkook, cupping your cheeks. You're scared of me, don't you? You nodded. His heart clenched seeing his girl like this. He hugged you tightly, but you tried to push him as he is strong. You stopped your action. You calmed down by his heartbeat. His heartbeat is really soothing. Now you wrapped your arms around him, snuggled into his chest. He smiled and hugged you. Jungkook, I'm sorry for my behavior. Yes, I had a girlfriend. I loved her so much. But she is no more now. He said in a broken tone. You can say he is broken inside. Don't ask me about her anymore. Wayne, you still love her? Lightly sobbing. Jungkook, baby, how can I make you understand? Once she was my love, but now she is no more. I can't say I don't like her for that, but you are my love now. My whole life is only for you. I will always be with you no matter what happens. I'll be rude at times because I'm truly a rock. This is what me. Don't overthink with your small, pretty brain. You hit his chest with your tiny fist. He kissed you on your head at 11:30 p.m. Jungkook admiring your beauty in the dim light. You are like an aesthetic queen, your skin glowing. Suddenly his phone rang and he hurriedly took the phone and ran to the balcony. Looking back to see you again, you were sleeping soundly. He took a deep breath in. Call. Hey, Jungkook. Yeah, baby. What are you doing? Jungkook. Seriously, Bitna? You called me just to ask this? Fine. Don't you know it's my wedding day? He teased her. Bitna. Shut up, Jian. I know you won't do anything. Jungkook. Are you sure? Bitna. Sure. If anything happens, you won't take my call. If you do, your voice will not be like this. Jungkook. Okay, our mafia coin is clever. Tell me what you want. Bitna. Don't you know what I want? Jungkook. Not now. Babe, just wait for tomorrow and I'll be there. Now I'm going. Bye. He said and cut the call before she answered. Jungkook bow. How many more days? How many more days do you have to do this? When will this all be done? I need to finish this soon. Now I'm married to someone else and finished it before she found out. I will destroy everyone involved. That's why I'm doing everything. You shouldn't have left me that day, my love.